Hello love bugs. I'm back today with another question. Could you do a video on a bump in the life path? Like maybe a redirection or rejection. There could be a few things going on. Perhaps what we're trying to pursue is soul aligned, but the way we're trying to pursue it, or even something like the place we're trying to pursue it in, isn't quite a match for us. Maybe someone has a dream of being a teacher and they live in Cincinnati, Ohio, and they just keep applying. No school will hire them. No school will hire them. And that's because they're meant to be a teacher in Boston, Massachusetts. They just don't remember that. And after years and years of rejection everywhere in Ohio, they finally apply in Boston, Massachusetts, and voila. They become a teacher. It could be more like the manner or means for pursuing that thing isn't quite right, although the real heart's desire is very, very much there. If I saw a person and they were my client, I would look at a couple things astrologically. One, are they pursuing the south node, the energy or house area of the south node? And are they over the age of 30? If yes, I would redirect them a little bit towards the north node energy. Also, is this individual born at night and trying to pursue their Saturn placement? If yes, a long-term stick-with-itness may be necessary. They may need to be willing to work for a very long time and accept the restrictions in order to proceed. Redirecting the path itself. This rarely happens, but it does happen. There can be a reconfiguration of one's path once you are here. Each soul's relationship with the guides is different, and so sometimes the guide might say, all right, you think you can do it? Go down there and do it. And then we get here and we're not coping well. Occasionally, very occasionally in a situation like that, the life plan can be reconfigured once the soul is here. And typically that would happen in a sleep state when we leave our body. When we're sleeping, and we would have conversations with the guides, hey, I really tried to do this. I bit off more than I can chew. I actually can't do that. Can we do this instead? But nobody's here like without a purpose, and nobody is here without a path. There's nobody here who has no path. Sometimes if we're pursuing a path, we're prepared and we really put in our best, it is because a different path is better. It could even be a path behind us. And I know that can be really hard. Typically a soul that has a feeling like this is meant to be or this is for me is correct. The timing is extremely hard to sense. Sometimes we're really sensing, we see it, we know it, we recognize this is for me, this is who I'm meant to be, but we're trying, and it's not happening. And that is because perhaps it will be in 5 years' time or 10 years' time, or it exists either in another time or in another place. If you feel strongly that something is for you and yet it's not happening, I would say most of the time it exists either in another time or in another place, or both. That it could be both. If you have an inner knowing, this is for me, this is for me, this is for me, don't give up, but consider novel ways to approach the situation. And if you are pursuing your Saturn, give it time. If you are pursuing your South Node, try to take a break and cultivate your North Node energy by house and sign, and that may get you very, very much unstuck. My heart goes out to you. In life, we do all face periods of rejection, despite what social media may make you think. Not everyone, of course, is experiencing it now, and so we can look amongst our friends and family and say, why is this happening to me? And yet, like, everybody else's life is unfolding in a better way. This could be your difficult moment. And sometimes a difficult moment lasts for a couple years even, but like this could be your difficult moment. It will go up from here. Life will begin to move again. You will find your way on your path. We sometimes face periods of stress for our growth and evolution. When you are sincere and you are open to being redirected and you are open to looking to novel ways to pursue the intended aim, or even novel places, you will find your way through it. Sometimes in life we're walking through the quicksand and it feels like we're sinking, But as with all things, I think the determination and the self-belief and the strong intention to do good and aligns with one's path will make it so. Take heart, be compassionate for yourself. It's difficult to feel rejected or redirected. It's difficult to have those experiences. Look for novel approaches. If in your heart you're still aligned with what you sense to be your path, look for novel approaches for making that happen. Be very, very open to signs and be persistent, and you will find your way. Thank you for this great question. Thank you all for listening. Many, many blessings, and namaste. Bye. Have a great day.